When David comes to fight his Goliath, it is this that is the paradigm shift for his life. It was not his anointing that changed his life, but he was anointed and went back to the same thing he was doing before. It was when he fought Goliath. What fascinates me is that David comes to fight Goliath, but he doesn't know that he's going to fight Goliath. He comes down to serve. Nobody preaches about this. They don't talk about this because it's not fancy, it's not glorious, it's not spectacular, it's not expedient. They don't talk about it because there's no fanfare to it. There's no drama. They talk about his bag of rocks. But I'm going to tell you that they're looking at the wrong bag. His job was to bring his brother's lunch. Everybody's talking about the bag. I want to talk about the bushel, because it was the bushel that brought him to the blessing. See, the problem today, everybody wants to lead, nobody wants to serve. Everybody wants to be the boss, nobody wants to follow the direction. We need a generation of people who find your place of service. For if you find your bushel, you'll find your blessing. And until David was faithful with the bushel, until he was faithful with what he had been charged to do, he would never find the power of the bag until he understood the power of the bushel. And in the process of serving someone else, he discovers who he is, his destiny, his miracle could never be revealed until he served someone that he saw as greater. Our problem today, we got enough people who want to get in the fight. We don't have enough people who want to get down and serve. But you cannot kill your Goliath until you learn how to serve your brethren. So you go ahead with your bag, with all your rocks and all your resumes. Every mighty move of God that ever happened in my life, it didn't come because I had so much in my bag. It happened because I had so much in my bushel.
I think humility was the thing that I learned. Humility.
We all have times where we know we're supposed to do something, but it doesn't seem fair. Be kind to a neighbor that's not treating you right. Volunteer at the hospital, even though nobody is saying thank you. Everything on the inside will say, I'm not forgiving them. They need to ask me for forgiveness. But if you're going to reach your highest potential, you have to humble yourself and do things you may not understand. You have to put your pride down and say, no, I'm not going to be too proud to ask for forgiveness, to admit that I was wrong. When we don't have humility, we think we're always right. Our relationships will be much better if we'll humble ourselves and let somebody else be right. When Victoria and I were first married, she didn't like me to go into the kitchen after I worked out and wash my hands. She didn't want my sweat to be around the food. When I came in from the outside, the kitchen sink was the most convenient sink. I didn't want to walk to the back. I reasoned it out, thought it's not hurting anything. And besides, this is my house too. Here, I just played 90 minutes of basketball and I came home and didn't want to walk 30 more feet to the back. Pride causes us to make lame excuses, only see things our way. One way you can honor God is by honoring the people in your life. Well, I shouldn't have to walk to the back. I shouldn't have to clean up the mess they made. God is saying, will you do it for me? Will you clean the mess up for me? Will you overlook the offense for me? When you honor God, He will always honor you. How much better our relationships would be if we'd start walking in humility, letting them have their way, not always having to be right. I believe other relationships would be saved if we would start walking in humility. The healing for your relationship is in your humility. Well, Joel, when he starts treating me better, then I'll treat him better. You have to make the first move. When they see you taking the high road, not being offended, not having to have your way, that's when things will begin to change. What can you do to get along better with people? Not what can somebody else do. You can't make them change, but if you'll change, doing what you can to honor them, serving them, those seeds you're sowing, they'll come back to you. Little acts of kindness can make a big difference. The healing is in your humility, not in having your way, not in holding a grudge. I have a friend, when he was in his 20s, he had a disagreement with his father. He left the house very angry and didn't speak to his father for over 30 years. This young man's life was a constant struggle. He couldn't get ahead, never got any good breaks. One day, he learned through his sister that his father was in the hospital. He put his pride down and drove 4 hours to the hospital. They both wept and wept. He said, "Dad, I'm sorry." He started honoring his father. It wasn't long after that this young man received a promotion at work that he had been trying to get for over 10 years. After years of living in a small apartment, they were able to purchase their first home. What am I saying? The promotion was in his humility. When he made the decision to humble himself, that's when the favor came on his life. Pride keeps us from rising higher. You can forgive people. You can start the healing. When you humble yourself, that's what gives you the power to become obedient. They hurt me. It was their fault. But holding on to it is not going to make it better. If you'll let it go and move forward, God will make it up to you. There was a captain in the Syrian army named Naaman. He had just helped the Syrians defeat the Israelites. Everything was going great, except he had leprosy. He had captured a young lady from Israel and brought her back as his maid. When she saw how devastating the leprosy was, she was very concerned and said, "Sir, there's a prophet in Israel named Elisha. If you'll go see him, he'll pray for you, and I know our God will heal you." Naaman could have thought, "I'm a captain, and now you, a slave, a woman, you're telling me to go back to the nation I just defeated and ask them for help? I don't think so." Something down in here said she knows what she's talking about. Naaman headed out toward Israel, the land he had just conquered. Think of the humility this took. If he had been too proud, he would have stayed at home. And sometime your answer won't come from people that look like you. You're going to have to do like Naaman and get out of your comfort zone and be willing to listen to somebody that's under you. The key is to treat everyone with respect. Don't judge the people God put in your life by the outside, by titles, by position, by wealth. God uses everyone. Naaman traveled to Elisha's house, knocked on the door, and the assistant answered. He said, "I'm Naaman." The assistant said, "Yes, I know, but he's busy, so he sent me." I'm sure he thought, "Does Elisha know who I am?" The assistant told him, "Elisha said, if you'll go wash in the Jordan River 7 times, you'll be healed." A young maid told him what to do. Elisha was too busy. Now he has to wash in a dirty river.
Check. You know the thing, welcome tonight. Welcome to No Artist Tuesday. You see, welcome. Oh, God bless. No one curse. You see, give thanks and praise to life, the greatest gift of all. You see, if God is for you, who can be against you? You see, tune in and check in. You see, man, say, you know the thing, No Artist Tuesday, people. You see, over here with us play some artists who soon can lock the world. You see, man, say, some great talent you have over here who soon can lock the world. You see, man, say, people. You know the thing, You see, So just tune in. You see, tell a friend, tell a friend, share the link, you see. The more you share the link, and the more the talent then get exposed. You some as the people that share the link. Yeah. Big up each and everyone out there, you see me say. Yeah. Big up people on our Facebook. You see, big up on yourself. I love you. You see, you don't think of big up people on our Instagram, over IG. You see me say. Yeah. And big up the people over YouTube. Yeah. Big up each and everyone who are tuning in. You know the thing of people. Check in. And share the link anywhere they know the thing going they see. Big up people on Facebook. You see, you know the thing go. Yeah, big up the Facebook fans them. You know the thing go. Yeah, check in. Big up the IG fans them. Yeah, big up the Facebook fans them, you know? Yeah, IG fans them. You know the thing go. Yeah. YouTube fans them. Big up the YouTube fans them. You know the thing go.
This is Ramalo representing for New Artist Tuesday with DJ Nightlife. This and every Tuesday. Featuring a new artist every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Time.
Yes, people, you know the thing go. Make a kick off the show now. Big up each and everyone out there saying go and share the link. You know the thing go. Yeah. I'm going to kick off the show now with the female artist. I know the thing go. The female that go by the name of Kiki Kenya. Yes, some I say. Yeah, the thing go. From, you see, Queens, Jamaica Avenue. Make a kick off the show now. No artist Tuesday. Share the link.
If you knew the love I have for you, never felt. Every moment that we share is unforgettable. And I can't hide or deny all the feels. I can't fight it. But when you kissed my hand, said goodnight. Oh, baby, can you see that I really would love to give you everything, but I don't know if I really should. I said, oh baby, can you see that I got a lot to say, but I'm really
You know the thing go.
pushing you
No artist Tuesday.
away. Yeah.
Check in.
Oh, the love I have for you never felt. Every moment.
Pass it on Kiki Kenya. You see what I say? You know the thing go. Because of Kiki Kenya, you know you're there. No artist Tuesday. Make a move on to the next female. You see the female that go by name Tia K. Check in.
Everything going with high.
Ready?
Anyway, you see me, me stand out. Work hard, come I don't wanna hand out. Me no link with people, me no care about. Talk all you want, what you hear about. Anyway, you see me, me stand out. Work hard, come I don't wanna hand out. Me no link with people, me no care about. Talk all you want, what you hear about. The boy can't have me name, and I no mix up. Cause of my money spent for me fix up. True me humble from birth. Me know what me worth. Me not make the boy do me dirt. I'm like a Chinese, but so me no easy. Some girl quick feel lay down very easy. Where you see where you get, so believe me. The boy can't use no sweet talk and deceive me. Anyway, you see me, me stand out. Work hard, come I don't wanna hand out. Me no link with people, me no care about. Talk all you want, what you hear about. Anyway, you see me, me stand out. Work hard, come I don't wanna hand out. Me no link with people, me no care about. Talk all you want, what you hear about. I'm a queen, not a walking trophy. If me no lie, money buy trophy. That mean any man can buy a trophy. But not any boy can get to know me. Me a queen and me know my position. Street smart, me no make bad decision. I spend the price cause me have good vision. Happy make money cause that's my mission. Anyway, you see me, me stand out. Work hard, come I don't wanna hand out. Me no link.
Pass it on TK.
out. Talk
People share the link.
out. Anyway,
Big up the little IG.
work hard, come I don't wanna hand out. Me no link with
Everything alright?
talk.
When I hear about IG, everything sound good out there.
Can't have me name and I no mix up.
When I hear about Facebook, everything sound alright out there. Tell me, you know.
Humble from birth, me know what me worth. Me not make the boy do me dirt. I'm like a
Pass it on TK. You see what I say? People just tuning and share the link. You see what I say? No artist choose how to play, do artists from around the world. You see, you know, think of big up each and every one out there. You see, no love on all. You see the next female, you see, go by the name of. Pass it on, Lily.
Call me priceless.
All me independent female.
Then I live my life yet. Call me priceless. Come here, wife, yes. You know, see, it's me priceless. No for retail, me no mix money meat. Say to myself, when I better be aware.
They're gonna want to Toronto.
Nice, be careful. So chatty, me no playful. Real gem from me, I day and never. My clean skin clean, body still good. From me have a lifetime, cause every day good. Miss independent, him have to see clear. Hair lot neat, me know where we fear. Uncomparable, me no see the female. What you make me feel scared, a guide to me every prevail. No for them, I said them better be here. If them and not me, then can prepare. Me live a good life, and me feel alright. Some of them full of bad luck like leap here.
Pass the one, Lily, Toronto artist.
Say to myself, when I better be aware.
The female, you're bad.
Me nice, be careful.
Hold on, there.
Me no playful. Real gem from me, I day and never.
Become an independent feeling when I want you know.
Feel good from me, have a lifetime, cause every day.
The one on name.
Say mix up, believe it. Lay, don't lips up. Believe me, me not frightened. The big stuff, me not greedy. Hype up and pocket broke, oh really? Good as shoes or slippers, yeah, feel look good and full of ambition. Slim as articles, take care of man, good life. You will live on your channel and suffer from malnutrition. Priceless for retail, me no mix money media, me rather Gmail.
Vice to the one,
Myself,
Lily.
we're not temple like true, me nice.
Yes, with the voice of the one, Lily. You might say, you know the thing, because say Lily, and you see turn to artist, so much turn to female. You know the thing, you see. You know if you import the female across the world, you see, you know the thing go. Big old trendsetter record. You see, man, big old trendsetter record, you know the thing go. Set trend. You see, hold on. You see, you know the thing go. Big old self Pancho. You see, you know the thing go. You see, big yourself, Pancho, real general, you know the thing. You see, big yourself, my brother, you know the thing. You see, big yourself, Natasha, you see, you know the thing. And the whole trend set a record, you see. Yeah, even the song, I can move on. You see, the next female go by the name of Tishana.
Music.
Boss, I don't want Tishana.
Time for me confess. Now be no man better. From me above 4 feet, must have me know say I hustle a day, I be a man of it too blow. No man can stress me. Road boy, you know decide me destiny. Nah, right now me want a housing scheme. And you can't give me that deal, even though if it feel top, girl, you know me have to feel not try treat me like no shit me. Nah, be no man better. So nobody tell me how to dress. So me know the girl already can't tell, so me don't stress. No more see my rap. Real like girl, I'm in a falla. Me I know you better. So nobody tell me how to dress. Me know the girl already can't tell, so me don't stress.
Boss, I don't want Tishana.
Real like girl, I'm in a falla.
Big me want to watch tune in.
Me recliner to home, I feel me even know what to decide. To home, me neck.
Big me know IG.
You don't stop treating.
You know the thing go. The whole of Clarendon.
Me not fi beg the boy, know the sun can't have me line up press button. To all my friends there, when you go through the struggle, white up, girl, and want to learn how to now be no man dead.
Why so the one Tishana, you see man say, you know the thing go, we have to import the female, and we see talented female. And the next female, let's say, go and name Kerry Lopez.
Father, it's a girl, Kerry Lopez.
No artist shoes,
Dearest Daddy, I love you so. Cause it's stood by my mommy. You are just true. Whoa. And Daddy, I love you so. Because it stood by my mommy. You are just true. Respect to my father, who you take care of me and make love you so much, oh dearest Daddy. Can't recall a night we go bed hungry. Work very hard just to take care of. And all the trouble where we give you never did abuse. We no disrespectful words you ever speak unto me. My daddy, I love you so. Cause you stood by my mommy. You watch us grow. Daddy, I love you so. Cause you stood by my mommy. You watch us go. From my idea, me name me daddy is a farmer. Plant peas, corn, yam, banana, pepper. He must have carry me got the bush in the donkey hamper. I bet you never tell me when name chocolate. Daddy bone green bush when him a run mosquito. Chop asleep, wake up and get roast potato. And a tall glass of milk from the fattest zephyr. Oh, daddy, I love you so. Cause you stood by my mommy. You watch us grow. Oh, daddy, I love you so. Cause you stood by my mommy.
Pastor on Kerry Lopez.
Watch us grow.
Yes, I am.
Thank you for coming, my dear.
It's all about new artists, choose the people. Yes, somebody said, tune in and share the link. You know, you see, because you know, IG, yes, somebody say, you know, think of Facebook, you see, you know, by YouTube. Yes, somebody say, you see, no artist choose the people. Just go and share the link. Yes, somebody say, over here, play some brand new talent who soon going to lock the world, not sharing thing, myself. You see, great talent. You know the thing, you see it. Big up Trendsetter record. You know the thing, look more lock down the place. You see it. Well, on, you know, you see it. Hey, you know the thing, you see it. And guess what? Now make a roll on now. You see it. You know the thing, people. You see it. We play artists from away across the world, you know, people. Yes, somebody say. You see, we're going to the lady segment. Right now, we're going to some African beat. Somebody say, you know, we touch every artist. Somebody say, you know the thing, you see it. You know the thing, people. You see it. No artist choose. You see it. Artists across the world. You see what I say. The next time is going to the name of, you see it. That's Snoop. You see what I say. You know the thing, Some Afrobeat. Macarocho.
Snoop boy again.
All the ladies.
Bounce. Baby, wind that thing for me, more bounce. Baby, wind that sexy body for me, go down. Bounce. Bounce. Baby, wind that thing for me, more bounce. Baby, wind that sexy body for me, go down. Bounce. Say, bounce. Baby, wind that thing for me, more go down. Bounce. Wah, 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 wah. She tell me, say, yeah. She tell me, say, yeah. She tell me, say, yeah. Stumble your breaking on your back. Give me the lead and the partial. Give me the bass and the bass line. Oh God, the way you kill me, girl. I just want to feel your power. Baby, come stay with me. Baby, come stay with me. Baby, just bring it down. Baby, just bring it down. Baby, just shake it up. Oh,
Pastor on that Snoop.
baby, why
Well, I need
me more fast? Baby, why that sexy body for me go down? Bounce. Oh, bounce. Baby, when that be for me, more bounce. Bounce, yeah. Baby, when
yes, with the voice, no one does Snoop. Yes, somebody say, you know the thing. No artists choose to play artists from around the world. Yes, somebody say, you know the thing. And you see the next time they come from Philly. You see, the hip hop artists come from Philly. Yes, somebody say, you know the thing. When Jay Sparks, yes, somebody say, you know the thing.
right here, Zay.
All the way from Philly, Jay Sparks.
Juice.
Look at you sitting there looking all stupid, broken in a million pieces over something you did. You was gonna change last time, that's what you said. Then you did the same thing, you forgot what you said. I'm tired of you acting like me hurting, just don't
Pass it on, Jay Sparks.
yeah, cause I'm working, can't spend time with you.
Pick up the one of Philly.
Alone, I can't vibe with you. She getting tired of you. She said I'm tired of you. Always going through my phone like I'm lying to you. And when you know you wrong, there's only one side with you. And when we all alone, it's like I bother you, so I won't bother you. She getting tired of self trying to play you like you stupid. I think that to myself as I'm looking at my new bitch. You was right about everything that you said when you was at work. I fucked a new bitch. I don't give you the truth. I give
Well,
you
understand.
got the nerve to try to trip when I found
Jay Sparks.
you dead. Lie, lie, lie,
even though you know what the truth is. Make you believe a lie when you know it's a lie, that sounds stupid. I lost a ride and all I had to do was play my part. Knew you was different cause I met you when you played your part. So you can trust me and I would never break your heart. And then I broke your heart, I know that left a mark. Look at you sitting there looking all stupid, broken in a million pieces over something you did. You was gonna change last time, that's what you said. Then you did the same.
Hold on there.
Got what you said.
Pass it on, Chase Pass, you see man say, all the way from Philly. You see man say, because say Jay, you see man say, because the whole of Philly. You know, think of people make a move on the next artist coming in and we're seeing double R. You see man say, some reggae R&B.
Wildlife, double R, Gilligan. Babes, remember the first time I like to turn me down. But me never stop until I make you mine.
You don't know what this shoes there.
You didn't want me then, but now you love me now. I didn't give up on you, baby. I just put my heart. Now you see your love will never end. For each other is so strong, and no matter what we're going through, our love that is a bond. Girl, I treat you right, and I never treat you wrong. So let me tell you how I feel about you with this song. You're so beautiful to me, gorgeous, you are the one. Girl, you're so precious like rubies and diamonds. You're my pearl in this world, baby, do you understand? Girl, wait, do you know I got so major plans? I wanna take you around the world, somewhere down in Switzerland. Walking on the beach, holding your hand. You didn't want me then, but now you love me now. I didn't give up on you, baby. I just put my heart on you. See your love will never end. For each other is so strong, and no matter what we're going through, our love that is a bond.
Now you see back then you was the one I wanted to talk to, but you couldn't see back then like Stevie Wonder when I walked through, so fresh and clean when it cleaned up with a clean cut. It was all for you. It's been decades, couple
double R,
but I'm all for you. Still front line, first class, let me take you on the trip. I can't front now, you can't pass go, cause this is it. Look deep into my eyes, it ain't no joke, this is some real shit. She used to try me before, now she messing with the kid.
You didn't want me then, but now you love me now.
Pass it on, double R, you see man say, go and make yourself double R any day, you know, think of talented artists, you know, think of people, no artist shows, you know, make a move on now, you see man say, you know, the thing of, hey, the next artist, you see. Bad General, Liquid. All the people over there firing on the pop barrel.
Hello?
Yo, DJ, at the barrel me a pop.
Yeah?
Credit a shape, me not have long for chat.
Alright.
Just tell me what you want, as a matter of fact. Wait, let me just tell you what I got so far. Couple bag of jasmine rice, my buy.
Me no eat jasmine rice, no, not I.
And it's expensive to you, know me not lie.
Rice with them, the name them chop. Why?
DJ, no bother with the joke. You want bacon in the barrel?
No pork and butter. You don't know the thing. Straight shower gel in the barrel, no Irish spring. And chewing couple pack of Oreos for the kids and some frosted flakes. You don't know the thing.
Yo, dog, go easy now, you.
And before me forget this time, no send no Campbell soup.
Alright, so me a send off the barrel in the morning.
Right.
Just relax and wait for.
See,
I'm not send no money to help clear it. And you have to pay.
Hold on, understand.
Me a send off the barrel.
Bad General, Liquid.
Just relax and wait for. But me not send no money to help clear it.
And you have to clear it. You see man say, you see, Bad General, Liquid. You can look move on now. You know, it's a new artist shoes, you see. We're going to sell King Akeem, because guess what now?
Few moments in life I get the chance to prove you be a man.
Pass it on, King Akeem.
Like times get your enemy half guard and instead they decide to make it go on. I'm mixed cereal and I'm half milk. Me not complain to rotted. Enough now breakfast, much less cornflakes. So remember God when them want it. Give thanks for that. You're grateful for being alive, rejoice and make a joyful now. Thank God I'm alright. Still they are not try fight the fight. Success make them surprise. Feel nice, feel dramatic, feel like we bust a shot. But me no want Babylon knock off the dance, so we give thanks for that. You're glad to be alive, rejoice and make a joyful noise. Hey. I see Jah when I look up on him. Enough days I just can't bread and butter thing. No more than a man can bear. Ask the rich man if him never know about suffering. But if you know about me,
Pass it on, King Akeem.
no fear, me no love, me never know heartbreak. Know about me, you know real. Never a man a complain. But we give thanks for that. You're grateful for being alive, rejoice.
Pass it on, King Akeem. You see, we give thanks to life. Because you know we give thanks to life. You see, we can move on. You see, man say, because you say King Akeem every day. Talented artist, you see, man say. You see, the next artist go by the name of, you see.
In a crazy world.
Nicholas Astyle.
Boys and crazy girls. Na na na
na na na na. Na 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 na. Just none of them. Watch out for friend. Watch out for nana, you fi watch out for ten. Watch out for paper, you fi watch out for pen. Watch out already, you fi watch out again. Just none of them. Watch out for friend. Watch out for nana, you fi watch out for ten. Watch out for paper, you fi watch out for pen. Watch out already, you fi watch out again. Might sound simple, but watch out for dimples. Smiling on your face when I them a sprinkle. Watch out for your name and think the vehicle. Me not trust people, cause people evil. Oh God, them boy that we kill up with the things where you have. Me am saying blind and I watch granny back. Smiling at your face and at your back, you get a stop. Oh, if you trust them, you must be mad. Take your 3 pints and go drink and brag. We living in a crazy world. Crazy boys and crazy girls. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Just none of them. Watch out for friend. Watch out for nana, you fi watch out for ten. Watch out for paper, you fi watch out for pen. Watch out already, you fi watch out again. Just none of them. Watch out for friend. Watch out for nana, you fi watch out for ten. Watch out for paper, you fi watch out for pen. Watch out already, you fi watch out again.
Frustration in my mind.
Pastor the one Nicholas and Stanley, you know the thing of you watch out for friends, you see man say people, you know the thing of. I know artists choosing the people they say, you know the thing of just tune in, and tell a friend, you see, because they know our IG, you see, because they know our Facebook and YouTube. You see man say, you know the thing of. You see, hey, see from what you ever artists are playing here, Spring Burn, you see man say from Clarendon. I'm not Nigerian thing, you see people. I'm not talented artists and I'm not Nigerian thing, you see. I mean, no say. Right now, I'm going to do my research. You see what I say? I know something going to dig up. You see what I say? You see? I'm going to do my research. You see? I mean, never know, say, hey, I know, say, Spring Brain talented, you know. But I never know, say, the man has so much caliber tune out there, not cheering, you know, say. You see? I'm going to do my research. You see what I say? I'm going to do the Clarendon. I see the artist, yeah. You see what I say? He's my boss, he's someone a cheering thing. I see you sing the people, you see, not a cheering thing. See people, listen.
You drive those who help themselves. Chichex. Yeah. Clarendon say clarity. Yeah. Chichex. Black 90. Skipper Denali. Yeah. Another day forward again. So carry on, yeah, my friend. If you a farmer man, go and till the sun. And if a paperwork, just use up your pen. Well, hear me then, another day forward again. Go home, carry on, yeah, my friend. And if a farm, you use one till up the sun. And if a paperwork, just use up your pen. Well, hear me then. Man gonna work a west and some gonna east. If you want the good to make them mama sweet. Me grab my fork till the...
Big up all like farmer them out there, you know the thing. Big up every farmer.
Yeah. Clarendon say clarity. Yeah. Chichex. Black Knight.
That's just in the rich check.
Yeah.
Don't me a Spring Burn.
Another day forward again. So carry on, yeah, my friend. If you a farmer man, go and till the sun. And if a paperwork, just use up your pen. Well, hear me then, another day forward again. Go home, carry on, yeah, my friend. And if a farm, you use one till up the sun. And if a paperwork, just use up your pen. Well, hear me then. Man gonna work a west and some gone east. If you want the good to make them mama sweet. Me grab my fork till the soil sun burn. Me brain come sometime. Me shelter under one banana leaf. Though the struggle rough, me never step past choke. Me hear the conquest, them the real grassroots. And Babylon can put the checks palm mute. Because my eyes span higher left and talk truth. Another day forward again. So carry on, yeah, my friend.
Hold on there.
If a park, you use one.
What's the one Spring Burn?
And if a paperwork, just use up your pen. Well, hear me then, another day forward again.
What's the one Spring Burn people? It's so much. I'm sure the artists are talented so much. Big up all like ganja man across the world. It's so much. All the ganja woman them. Cause guess what now?
With your herbs. Good herbs. Yeah, we just smoke it and sing songs. Ha, ha.
I great man a bun, yeah. From Sunday to Sunday, I'm a doing things my way. In one night day, on the highway.
listen some big tune and play. Peter Touch, Dennis Brown, Bob Marley, Garnet Silks is like a luncheon. And I this me hear the massive I say, that one ya Irish. Them said that one ya Irish. Jamaica say it Irish. Brussels I say it Irish. Boy, when me smoke it, yo, what good vibes it taught us. It goes.
You know, Supervisor on Spring Burn, this myself, we all in the ganja man, Mr. Master, Spring Burn talented. This Master, hey, man, no old artist, no boss, yes, Master. When somebody tells the artist that boss by summer, yes, Master, not jeering thing, yes, Master. Spring Burn alongside Sizzla Kalonji.
Chijex, Sizzla Kalonji, represent femination. Congo Bushman a step from me now. Righteousness, that is the plan, you know. Hear me now. So let me bring you to the glory days. When Asha and Ruben are locked down the streets and so loud your hurt, make it spin. Him a the ruler of the sun and rain. Love of the medicine, the remedy for cure the pain. We step with decency, check the frequency. Rastafari say free sensei. Media chat a lot of words, so we crush out the herbs in my palm, make the beast them see. Rastafari are the ruler and the earth from birth. Tell them I know recently. So just go delete envy and seek the lead gently. And the blessing you receive plenty. Hark at the covenant and them and can't touch it.
Block 90 record.
Step it like a Gideon soldier.
Righteousness in a barrage.
And in this time, you better know ya.
Hear me up.
Hear me up.
Man, I run the road like taxi. No sleep when I walk chopsy. Bugle and jacks. When I listen to the music all night.
Man, a heights and a step down. From Africa to change town. The youth them not take no send round no bed.
Burn blue go.
Globe we a send songs. We are heights and step straight. We not chat hygiene like our friend babe. We don't eat flesh, we not friend with me a step street. Just give me street, I feel this street.
Yeah, now touch the road unless me and my songs. Words to free the youths and them my songs and my chant. My pocket fat, no watch a gun, and my plant. You can take who you want, protect a son, and my want.
Officers, yo, stop dump on my dance. You know, see the Empress dancing, create a nice ambience.
Block 90 record.
Step it like a Gideon soldier.
Righteousness in a barrage.
And in this time, you better know.
Hear me up.
The artists are talented.
Man, I run the road like
Spring Burn.
No
slowing down.
Chopsy, Bugle and jacks. When I listen to the music all night.
Alongside Bugle.
Now heights and a step down. From Africa to change town. The youths them not take no send round, no bend round. Across the globe we are send songs. Alright. We are heights and step straight. We not chat hygiene like our friend babe. We don't eat flesh, we not friend with me a step street. Just give me street, I feel this street.
Yeah, now touch the road unless me and my songs. Work to free the youths and them my songs and my chant. My pocket fat, no watch a gun, and my plant. You can take who you want, protect a son, and my want.
Officers, yo, stop dump on my dance. You know, see the Empress dancing, create a nice ambience. Life no nice, the last time we take a glance. Man, look in your shirt and your pants.
Many rivers we have to cross like Jimmy Cliff. My slice and tape out there, give me this. Plus, when I smoke from people, son of boy out the road can do a spliff. Tell them jacks.
Clarendon say clarity. Yam skin scratch and we not play no sorry fair. And we give only to charity. Turn up the hustling from Africa to Margaret. Heights and a step down. From Africa to change town. The youths them not take no send round, no bend round. Across the globe we are send sound. Yeah. We are heights and step straight. We not chat hygiene like our friend babe. We don't eat flesh, we don't friend meat, me a step street, just give me street, I feel me street. Every youth want money, yeah. So even a star you feel bill. Hear me now, or a taxi you feel run again. Cause every youth must utilize them skill.
Me free righteousness before me free money. Take on the road and I'm the D13 sonny. I grade my booty, stage show me running. Place where we come from, no child.
Every time I do my research, people are serious singing, I'm serious. Big of myself, Spring Burn, that's what I say. Spring Burn, you see it. Talented artist, a Nigerian thing, you see it. Big of myself, Bugle, you see it. Give the youth them a strength. You see, man, as a people, you see me do my research, I see upon the artist and it's Spring Burn, you see it, I'm going to dig up the internet. Just so man, say, Nigerian, hey, the artists are talented. People not Nigerian, people, seriously, not joking thing. Emerson, I got dig up the internet. People, listen.
Go, them fight we come. Evil people bound to fight we do. Rastafari, I guide him son. Enemies no like it, join them no like the fun. Me touch the road that talk politely no. Get the youth to bust without a gun. What makes society want to fight with them? Like how the system fight Kalandi plus me side the sun. Damn. Reggae we. Reggae we. Step it politics, Rastafari is it. Talk serious, cause them ya you not in a no mix. Serious man we argument, righteousness in it. And the table if it turn, well let me spin it. Put over evil, that's the topic. I know drop it, who no like it, one no like it. This your time, you can't stop it. Leave a young cat, block the traffic. Do not panic if you live in a glass house. Now beg you send a fling a store. One of a kind, ain't no other me. See me a bun a slip a bowl and make don't bother me. You want some knowledge, check the street side academy. Come together like how bees farm them colony. Look at the cycle, check out the economy. Every dollar out of we pocket, them want from a we. Them tax me mommy, and tax me granny. This ya and no joke, tell them a serious analogy. Me renge the bitters that good for me anatomy. King Selassie crown with me, no me got gun me.
Every tell us that the artists are talented, not Nigerian thing, so man say, because all the Clarendon, Spring Bird, you see man say, you know the thing go. They go trendsetter record. You know the thing go. Setting trend. You see what I say right now. You see demo. You see right now. What demo sends Brain Guard Road. You know trendsetter record. You see what I say. Big up yourself. Trendsetter record. You know the thing go. You see it. Right now. You see Spring Brain. Hey, Spring Brain Africa. Boss to this summer. Not cheering thing, people. You see our artists are too talented. Not cheering thing. You see. And you see more time in life. You have to be careful of your circle. You see, man, careful of more time. You tell some people some things. I guess so.
Up at top. Top floor settings. Moon setting. You don't know that. He's Square Record. Hey.
So I'm going to do my research.
Better you give a man a 10 grand, man, make him know which part the herbs plant or where you do your business. You spoil that. Invite some boy to your link, me see how your life you gamble. It's like you let in piece of blue top and 4 bamboo. 9. Some of them will set up your damn life. Follow me out. One of my agents send a chat to hold the one they have. Long time him see him at the right spot, them boy at 9. Them will set up your damn life. Alright, so me just want a meditation. But the earth and stay strong. Now let you know lose one pandily. No lose one pandily. In a this your iration. Get to you just stay strong. Now let you know lose one pandily. Well, hear me now. Informer, slave them tongue and can use like baggage. Like how 3 months can't cabbage. Fine, say them a go dead pan them knees, them a beg. Them life they on the edge like jacket. Friend of the angle and half a friend, them a swing a blade. John know everything where they in a slave. We spot them spice message in a beard. And come and tell me, say them a king a spade.
Well, I'm going to Spirit talent. Hey, the artists are talented, not Nigerian people. You see, man, say, I'm going to gas station, I'm not guess up nothing. You see, man, say, talent. You see, man, say, not Nigerian thing. You see, the artist, you must be bossed by someone, not Nigerian thing. You see, man, say, you see, big up trendsetter record. You know the thing go. Big up say Pancho. You know the thing go. You see, hey, let me show you a thing. Hey, you see in live, when I hear time, nobody can stop that. You see, I say, because people believe in themselves. You see, I say, trendsetter record. You see, I say, trendsetter record right now. I send Pancho go road, you know. You see, I say, and to the rural him have to go. Not hearing thing. Nothing can stop it. You see, I say, because guess what?
I'm on a mission, yeah.
Journey just begun. Trendsetter.
Now guess what?
Yeah. Yo, Jackie Dan. Mama says, son, go for your gold. I know the time is now. From the little I grow, I know she saw the power in your heart. You gotta believe in yourself. Go for your well. And be optimistic. I tell you no doubt. My life is valuable and it worthless. Be optimistic. I'm on a mission, yeah. Stop it, calm down. Journey just begun. Trendsetter say you're ready, yeah. Yo, Jackie Dan. Stop it. Mama says, son, go for your gold. I know the time is now. From the little I grow, I know.
Yo, Pancho, tell them.
You gotta believe in yourself. Go for your well.
Yo, Trendsetter record. Setting trend.
I tell you no doubt.
Going that trend, man.
My life is valuable and it worthless. Jah give me the power that me work with. Me never think one day send me cheap like a kerchief. Me got the bit of it, the purchase. Lyrics I stitch them like a surgery. Music run the through me feel and some itch up when me nerves is. And when me frost out and burn up too much herbs, one thing come back to me nerves. Mama says, son, go for your gold. I know the time is now. I'm on a mission, yeah.
Big up all who believe in themselves.
Journey.
Big up the people who believe in themselves. No doubt, no time.
Trendsetter say you're ready, yeah. Stop it, calm down. Yo, Jackie Dan. Mama says, son, go for your gold. I know the time is now. From the little I grow, I know she saw the power in your.
Hold on till Friday. Hey, Friday, me have a reading my shop. Hey, hold on. Line up over here. Over IT, you know. Me have a reading for shop Friday. Now go normal.
Yeah.
Trendsetter record.
Yo, Jackie Dan. Mama says, son, go for your gold. I know the time is now. From the little I grow, I know she saw the power in your. You gotta believe in yourself. Go for your well. And be optimistic. I tell you no doubt. My life is valuable and it worthless. Jah give me the power that me work.
You think God's wrong?
Me never think one day send me cheap like a kerchief. Me got the bit of it, the purchase. Lyrics I stitch them like a surgery. Music run the through me feel and some itch up when me nerves is. And when me frost out and
yo, spread bread, tell them.
One thing come back to me nerves. Mama says, son, go for your gold. I know the time is now. From the little I grow, I know I saw the power in your world. You gotta believe in yourself. Go for your way. And be optimistic. I tell you no doubt. Go out. Get a girl, just know yourself and know your duty. Ambition no low, like which part your shoes is. In life no pre no loses. Just try to leave a mark like Shaheen and Miss Luty. And even though you get in a daily fight, a woman no worry. Your light have to shine like laser. Me say, mama, me hear your voice. When you say go for the goal, I know the time is now. From a little I grow, I know I saw the power in your own. She said,
Drop it back with the people that believe in themselves.
and yeah,
They can't tell you that now.
journey just begun.
Trendsetter record.
Trendsetter say you're ready, yeah. Yo, Jackie Dan. Mama says, son, go for your gold. I know the time is now. From the little I grow, I know she saw the power in your heart. You gotta believe in yourself. Go for your well. And be optimistic. I tell you no doubt. My life is valuable and it worthless. Jah give me the power that me work with. Me never think one day send me cheap like a kerchief. Me got the bit of it, the purchase. Lyrics I stitch them like a surgery. Music run the through me fear and some itch up when
You think that's wrong?
me frost out and run up to my chirps. One thing come back to me nerves. Mama says so love for you go. I know the time is now.
Tell them the punch out.
From the little I grow, I know I saw the power in you.
Brain, brain.
You gotta believe.
You have to bust by someone, not cheering. No more hold back.
And be optimistic. I tell you not down.
Clarina, listen to Vater.
Get a girl, just know yourself and know your duty. Ambition nothing low, like which part your shoes is. In life, no pre, no loses. Just try to left a mark like Shine and Miss Looted. And even though you get in a daily fight, the woman no worry. Your light off to shine like laser. Me say, Mama, me hear your voice. When you say go for the goal, I know the time is now.
If let me show you how brain bad, because the video knows right now, star. When they roll through, you just roll through. Because guess what? You can't trust some people. Because guess what?
My grum.
The artist of, hey.
This is our place. Yeah. We no fight for nothing at all. Don't go. Check it. Anyhow. Million a chum change to me. Your girl see me, I say come me. Me have me gun on my waist in the street. Never stop it, calm down. Look on the L and the V on my shoes. We ever have girl in the scheme. Talks now. Fully spray. You know the brain. Me say no girl can't hurt the G. Me bitter like Cersei tree. Stop it. Stop it, calm down. This is our place.
Hey, the artist of boy.
Yeah. We no fight for nothing at all. Check it. Anyhow, million a chum change to me. Your girl see me, I say come me. Me have me gun on my waist in the street. Me look on the L and the V on my shoes. Bumbuckle. Ever have girl in the scheme. Fully spray. You know the brain. Me say no girl can't hurt the G. Me bitter like Cersei tree. Money in my pocket and it's strong like Hercules. Can't hurt the G. Me say no cat can't hurt the G. Tell them no mercy please. 33 degrees.
Money so long, me have to move upstairs. Oh, so big, me have to call upstairs. Kick so hard, I better call us great. Clean and fresh, yo, me just beat. Want my own banks, want my own banks. Every day, yo, me give like trees. Me want many branch, me want many branch.
Brain. Tell them no mercy, please. No girl can hurt the G. We bitter like Cersei tree. Money in my pocket, take up tongue like Hercules. No girl can hurt the G. Hurt the G. Me say me bitter like Cersei tree. And money take up in my pocket and it's strong like Hercules. Million a chum change to me. Your girl see me, I say come me. May have my gun for my blood clot. We never have come. Check out the V and the L on my shows.
Stop it, calm down.
We have girl every day in our house.
Stop it, calm down.
You know that. Hurt the G. No girl can hurt the G. Because me bitter like Cersei tree. Money in my pocket, pick up tongue like Hercules. Degree I 33.
Hold on, sir. Hey, may I show you so the artist are talented, not Jerry as well. Straight. You see it?
Stop it, calm down.
The artist have a boss by someone, not Jerry as well. The artists are too talented. And not Jerry, somebody say, you see it? Because trendsetter record, you know the thing go. You see it? Because sell Pancho. You see it? Can you guess what now? Hey, let me show you a thing. Hey, big up if you know, so you're not nyam. You somebody say, you hold your belly and everywhere you go and nyam. You somebody say, because you have some people love nyam. You see everywhere they go, so nyam.
Trendsetter one. Yeah.
The man firm and solid.
Now I'm beg food all when the burn. One parry brain left yo.
Just give me the blessing, make me flow.
Streets I will learn all knowledge. Say man I come from far.
They're far.
The journey never breaking up.
But I tell them.
Tough like Kankanta. You get a rough neck in the city.
Hold on there.
Time.
Prepare for the war.
But I need
a mission, yeah, you have to fit.
Psalms 35, me read and bonus script. And champion hypocrite, so me tell you, judge a journey never lie.
Never lie.
No.
Spread bread alongside Demos.
Me look for rice and peas and fruit. Trendsetter wow. Yeah.
Them man firm and solid.
Now I'm big food all when the burn. One carry train brain level yo.
Just give me the blessing, let me flow.
Street side we learn all knowledge. Say man you come from far.
Big us say spread bread. Over IG.
But I tell them
tough like Kankanta. You get a rough neck in the city boy.
Long time.
Prepare for the war. On a mission, yeah, you have to fit. Psalms 35, me read and bonus split. And champion hypocrite, so me tell you, judge a journey never lie.
Never lie.
No. Them a look for rice and peas and fritters, me a fry.
Me a fry.
Hey, yo.
They turn it never lie. A long time man a try. A long time me a hold it out. I never cross the line. So we just already blind. We push it for the sky. A bunch of them they hold it out. Now watch them bad mind. On a real authentic warrior. Say man a real authentic warrior. Come and say, warrior be brave, man, say, warrior be rough. All the ghetto youth no wanna think straight up. No pearls, no pick, no shot, no boss. Positive thing where we always
so me tell you, judge a journey never lie.
Never lie.
No. Them a look for rice and peas and fritters, me a fry.
Me a fry.
Hey, yo.
The journey never lie. A long time man a try. A long time me a hold it out. I never cross the line. So we just forget the blind. We push it for the sky. A bunch of them they hold it out. Now watch them bad mind.
Well, understand.
Them we sneak up. Well, heap of secret, me said them have
that thing I call the artist shows. It's a big yourself Pancho. You see, know the thing go. You see, yeah. Trendsetter record. You see, because it's brain Demos. You see, you know the thing go. When the name. You see, you know, hey people, you see the rhythm, man. You see, name Brown Money. You see, another Nigerian thing. A lot of this summer.
Stop it.
Serious thing. You see,
Calm down.
you know the thing go. You see. And the artist are named Enigma One World. People, you see, hey, the artists are talented, not Jared.
She say I'm money she love.
Enigma One World.
Yo, trendsetter. She said she don't love nobody. She only prefer who can spend better. See, Jaggy. Enigma. I know. Say your money make your wine slow. Good girl done go. Sarah shop and the GoPro.
Stop it. Calm down.
She say your money she love.
Hey, Mr. Already, man. It took a lot this summer. Hold on there.
She said she don't love nobody. She only prefer who can spend better. See, Jaggy. Enigma. I know. Say your money make your wine slow. Good girl done go. Sarah shop and the GoPro. I know. Say your money make your wine slow. Good girl done go. She do styles where you don't know. Tell me no care if you are gold digger.
Hold on there.
My money you may know ya sinner.
Enigma. One World.
Like
artist Satana. Listen.
For the styles you deliver, DJ for the singer money flow like a river. You say you don't need no nigga, only Benz and Bima. Big paycheck, you a talk 6 figure. Hey, come on, la face paint, snap a picture.
Hold on there.
I know. Say your money make your wine slow.
What's the one Enigma One World?
Done go, Sarah shop and the GoPro. I know. Say your money make your wine slow. Good girl done go.
But tell us that already, man, I got a lot this summer, not Jared.
I see ya, good girl with bad habit. Yeah, she
Enigma One World.
A crack addict. She make it disappear like a black magic. Me have to say to myself, God, what this? Y'all have big tick, but they are black traffic. Yeah, me will pay me money just we conquer it. Me gone up in your soul, what a partnership. Make you have to stay, so like me anchor shit. I know. Say your money make your wine slow. Good girl done go.
Hey, Mr. Already, man. It took a lot this summer. Brown Money, guess what?
I know. Say your money make your wine slow. Good girl done go. She do style.
But tell about that juggling. What's that juggling?
No. Girl, me no care if you are gold digger, come touch for my money. The money. Tell them I up the king I go up. No lazy thing, I walk it in, I walk.
No ready, man.
Ready in a bucket in your son. Trend set a running place, tell them no punch up. Brown money, oh bad gal a rush play for money. Brown money, but England and with it, pound money.
Sprain brain alongside Demos. Now read them out for this summer, not charity.
Tell them I up the king I
Go.
Tell
them the punch out.
Now walk. I grade in a bucket in your son.
Trend set a record.
Please tell them no punch up. Brown money, oh bad gal a rush play for money. Brown money. Touch England and with it, pound money. Touch Europe, they get euro money. Touch Canada, me get it, brown money. Me touch in the US, me get it, tour money. Me wait for client to spend more money. Brain, and a sponge and pillar case, herb in a lungs and sip a taste. The vibe a jump like it's a base. You see, money a run like it's a race. Food no short, cut in a plate. Me see them smile and eat a fake. Walk on the grass and your back and still a hate to hold the vibe and keep the faith. And them girl them put the faith and now she say wish she a running use straight. Brown money. Tell them how picking I go.
Mr. Already man, I got lot this summer. They're juggling. I mean, I tell them. Broad money, you think I joke?
The boy them can go see and we touch them in the hot.
Sprain brain, Demos.
And money born with sister. I'm going to boost the engine. Speed off the car and brown money badness, yeah. Brown money, two bad gal rush play for money. Brown money, touch England and with it, pound money. Touch Europe, they get euro money. Touch Canada, me get it.
Mr. That juggling here.
Touch in the US,
you think I'm cheering?
Me wait for client to spend more money. When we step up to them upstairs settings, see Charlie, the 6 star we breaking. Sprain brain, Bobby.
You think I'm joke? They're gonna want a Clarendon. Sprain brain, tell them. Tell about the artist, you know. Sprain brain, Demos.
Tell them no punch up. Brown money, oh bad gal rush play for money. Brown money, touch England and with it, pound money. Touch Europe, me get euro money. Touch Canada, me get it, brown money. Me touch in the US, me get it, tour money. Me wait for client to spend more money. Sprain, and a sponge and pillar case, herb in a lungs and sip a taste. The vibe a jump like it's a base. You see, money a run like it's a race. Food no short, cut in a plate. Me see them smile and eat a fake. Punch. Walk on the grass and kill a snake, them there your back and still a hate to hold the vibe.
Mr. Already man, you took a lot this summer. Hold on, the brown money.
She see where she a
punch to the war yourself.
Brown money.
You took a beat them. Like how this summer said.
No hot thing, I walk. I grade in a bucket in your son. The boy them can go see and we touch them in a hot. We spend money on the billion. And money from my sister. I'm going to boost the engine. Speed off the car and brown money badness, yeah. Brown money, two bad gal rush play for money. Brown money, touch England and with it, pound money. Touch Europe, me get euro money. Touch Canada, me get it, brown money. Me touch in the US, me get it, tour money.
Well, on this.
I had to spend more money. When we set up to them upstairs settings, see now the child, the 6 star we breaking. Dashing the birds are fast 7 to 7. Because you don't know the things it. Man brain spray now we keep up the work ethics. We got the talent and the nurture it. We use the medication, we have to further this. And that get you off with the brown money for we not go for. But she come to me and let she want a shot. Brown money me pop off. Clean to me step you know the name is never shop.
You know Sprain brain, Demos, Barbalis.
Every street and every dance. Brown money by the new Benja just pop.
When I start my money, somebody say, have you watch your circle? You have to watch your circle. Somebody say, you know the thing go. Hey, Trendsetter Record, guess what?
We make things better. See that? If you think alike, ask Pancho. Them have the blade, we have the angles. Me not care. I tell them what's a diva.
Pastor one Sativa.
Them a run and them no river. This me believe until you see again. And them, bad mind and jealousy, and we and them a friend. Can't make a run them on me life, eh? No. Them only come around fi come pretend that them sitter. The necklace, best sit down. If you think alike, ask Pancho. Them have the blade, we have the angle. Me not care. Tell them a sativa. With them can't get read. Them a run and them no river. This me believe until you see again. And them bad mind and jealousy, and we and them a friend. Can't make a run them on me life, eh? No. Them only come around fi come pretend again. Them bad mind.
You think that's true?
And them no friend. Now want to see me in the top 10. Them only come around.
Trendsetter, tell them.
Want to see me in the rule. Max cartwheel. Want mash up the car wheel like figure.
Sativa.
Them can't hear me, them heart feel. Anytime me I go around the car steal. Everything me do, them find fault. Like I'm around them salt. Me style modern, me tell you it no Asian. That's on your every DJ I give it. Want till you say again. And them bad mind and jealousy, and we are them a friend. Them want me life, eh? No. Them only come around fi come pretend again. Them bad mind and jealousy, and we and them no friend. Now want fi see me in the top 10. Them only come around fi just pretend. Jealousy, it run them fear. Bad mind, run them late. Them no clean out, them a fake. Say them real, just a name. Them a carry name that is just a bird. No, we go jump past them like hurdle. See they know we are linked with the real circle. I'm not talk about Steve Urkel. Did I do that? Things be a lunatic, me rise up on the corner with a pneumatic. Think them clean till them a smile and them a laugh.
A sativa.
Until you say again. And them bad.
Tell about that song in there. Blood money.
Them want me life, eh? No. Them only come around fi come pretend again. Them bad.
Pick up the youth around us, them left them country and come in our next country and then set it. You see what I say? Them pick up them places, you see what I say? You know the thing go. They make them place feel, you see what I say? Upliftment and them thing there. Them they let down them place.
Trendsetter.
Wrong. Every youth, heads up. Hold it and keep your meds up. Open your lens up, keep your hands up, and put your defense up. And me put me place on him up. Me not 10 a day after break and run up. Where me a come from, no, me no figure punch. You a trendsetter, then oh, you will stop. Me no know how to stop them at the door for me because them here when we got 7 times fall. No 7 times rise.
What's on Cravers?
To the top.
Magnum give me the mic where them give me the goddess one. Me no need no permission, me just smash up them audition. One chance me get and me give them the hardest song. Through the place they put me know that I the baddest one. Me never left it, me never left my army shine. Psalms a day, then me pray so my army strong. Me go a foreign and I show them say I had me from me have the browning by my side and right so me shot.
And me put me place for him up. Me no 10 a day after break and run up. Where me a come from, no, me no figure punch. You a trendsetter, then no, you will stop. Me no know how to stop them at the door for me because them here when we got 7 times fall for me face with the job. No 7 times rise up and straight to the top. Every youth heads up. Hold it and keep it heads up. Open your lens up, keep your hands up and put your defense up. Really are the truth, light stuff. Me know the
Cravers.
It wrong. You just swallow it. You don't know where you can end up.
No, cry boss, you are at the peak. Sold out show now your black traffic. It's a shoot off like a damn rocket. I put money in your dogs, them damn pocket. Me rise the bar and me hold it and me never drop it. From day one me fight the fight and me never quit. Me still pay me dues and me never have it. Or me see my own a pass and me no grab it.
And me put me place
from the mob.
Me no 10 a day after break and
because the ladies around us want to touch you and everything alright, John, you see.
Full of style, yeah, better than all. And from your little bit you spoil, yeah, better than all. You got the pretty cute face, better than all of them. My girl.
girl, oh you bad so, your hairstyle macho, your hot so, your visa no cancel. So you take the plane and go shop anywhere you want go. Get a different class, you're the inner, you are one of a kind. From your barn, you are winner, everything a design. Any boy you're there with him, have to spend every dime. Don't need money pan you, everything brand new. Kill them with the cute face and you have the shape too. Shopping every weekend, and you do your hair too. Yeah, fly out regular, that's why them gonna hate you. Yeah, trendsetter, so them want to imitate. You got the flavor, hot in any weather. You stay up, yeah. Jiffy chip on your feet and you a beat the matching sweater. Me know some girl don't like you, to them know you're doing better. You got the flavor, hot in any weather. You stay up, yeah. Purse full of cheddar, girl, you have them under pressure. Any man will get you off, you treat you like a treasure. Keep on Instagram, pretty in a real life. Black yard, that's why by any.
Hold on there.
When they
No artist shoes.
you are
alright.
You know we are girl things. They might
Hey,
say,
ready, man.
spend it on the weekend.
Broad money take a lot this summer.
But cheap, girl, your style, them no cheap.
Let me play the baddest phantom motor for the year and a cheering thing.
Why you have the poor people crying? So much dying. Hey. Fire King, defend the poorer class. Hey. Fire burn when the system fail the people. They need it all over again. Them always fail the people. Don't you come try pretend the system fail the people. They need it all over again. Please stop failing people. Don't you come try pretend. You prime minister tell too much lie. Promise the people with lot of alibi. Poor people work hard.
You think that's wrong? Phantom motor.
Petition make the people heart cry. And that's why
I tell you already, man. Hey, that's ugly.
all the mackerel on the shell get high. Pull up to necktie. Jerky neck jam pie. Poor people don't have no choice. The system fail.
Let me play the baddest acting for the year and a cheering thing. Seriously.
Trendsetter. Pull up in the spaceship, jump out the skin space. I feel place, I feel me think them copy repiece. Brand them starcher, what I eat with. When you girl miss so no day and they don't leave chase. Local currency, no pocket full up a great face. Punches at kitchen, the legacy no deface. Every girl say we hotter than a TK. Only thing speak feet, self, nothing nobody details. Different type of look. Yeah, we in a so a different type of engine and not the same. So a different type of spirit. We are winner, a different type of look. Yeah, we in a yeah, a different type of look. Yeah, we in a different type of engine and not the same. So a different type of spirit. We are winner, a different type of look. Yeah, we in a why? Pipe was cause that carry pressure. Trendsetter at the place we are dash it paper. You know see the shoes are alligator. Plus we no left the AK like the alphabet we carry letter. Mac and y'all whenever we roam. Deal with the place straight like air whenever been comb. When we up in and we vibes in the zone. Murder when we mix the energy with the petrol. Just know say a different type of look. We in a plus a different type of engine and a the paper so a different type of speed. We are winner, a different type of look. We in a different type of look. We in a so a different type of engine and a the paper so a different type of speed. We in a different type of look.
Hold on this.
Yeah, different type of money, look a different category. From me waist and never in a alley, me the blacky berry. On the road, but I hit me traffic, keep me hard for service. Now make them stop the life and happy merry. Different type of look. Yeah, we in a so a different type of engine and not the payment. So a different type of speed.
Yes, people, it's all about you see the brown money ready. You see they got locked up this summer. You see thing called Trendsetter record. You see myself. You see Trendsetter production. You see. You know the thing go. The brown money, you see. Big yourself Trendsetter record, you know the thing go. Big yourself Pancho, you know the thing go. You see. People you seen alive. You seen some people pray some bad prayer. You see, but God not gonna answer. Cause guess what?
Them want to feel. Them want the police not queen at jail. Them evil. Them wicked. Yeah.
Barcelona Ramalo.
People.
Walande.
Go them corrupt and them evil. Evil. Make me tell about you, man. Them know how we see you when you are function. No.
because them want tie up me dreams like simple knot. But every demon them send me a cripple that. Now me no fear them no mind, me no listen chat. Because of my time now, you no see the clock. And if you send me fi feel me a work harder. When gunshot a tear me a soft charger. Me they give up before, but me a real soldier. Me a follow the footstep of me father. People, them dirty, them corrupt and them evil. Evil. Make me tell about you, man. Them know how to see you when you are function. No. Cause them are just the devil in a human flesh. And I try to fight down with the true God bless. And them alone are the human best. But them time is up cause every human vex. Them try to kill me in my sleep every time. Me call upon judge, I get them weak every time. And them can know me bless them see when me smile. Them coulda rub up from them feet in a fire. And that's why me tell about people. Them dirty, them corrupt and them evil. Evil. Make me tell about you, man. Them know how to see you.
You think that's so?
No.
Yes, we all about the artist shoes. So much big up, you know, it's tuning and checking. You see, big up each and everyone who tune in and checking. It's all about the artist shoes. Big up all the people and more across the world. You see myself. Big up people like watch the show after. You see, big up myself. I love one. You see, you know the thing go. No artist choose the people every Tuesday tune in and play new artists from across the world. You see, you know the thing go. Some upcoming talent who soon can lock the world. You see, yeah. So big up each and everyone who tune in all of this. You see, support them. You see, over IG, YouTube, and on Facebook. You see, big up myself. I love on all, respect and love on. You see, know the thing go. You see, oh God bless, no one curse. You see. It was a great show. You see, big up each and every one out there. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the week. You see, until we soon again. You see, you know the thing. Remember Nightlife Radio. You see, you know the thing. Check it out over IG. People, big up on yourself. You see, yeah. You know the thing. Big up yourself, Burn, and you see, you know the thing. Talented artists. You see, you know the thing. Be a talent to over here and the same people. Some talent who soon can lock the world. You see, not cheering things. So, you see, big up Trendsetter Record, big up Sell Pancho. You see, on the whole family. You see, anything God, you see, teamwork, make the teamwork. Who God bless, no one curse. You see, if God is for you, who can be against you? You see, big up yourself, Dominic. You see, big up yourself, my son, Dominic. Everything blessed. You see, the engineer, your future bright, you know, worry yourself, you know. Everything blessed, you know. You see. Big up my partner in righteousness. Big up yourself, baby. Hours a day. Everything blessed. You see. Bless. Love you. You know the thing go. You see. People, you know the thing go. Big up yourself, Dolce and Dominica. You see. Big up yourself, Dante, Deshaun. You see. You know people, I know artists choose the people. So, you know the thing go. Over here, we play a new talent from across the world. You see. So big up each and everyone over, you see, IG. You see, me soon say the IG right now, you see, I know the thing go. See, soon get a stand. So, people more IG, no worries, so everything blessed. Big up people over Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, you see. Trendsetter Record, big up Sell Pancho. You know the thing go, you see. And people, let me tell you a thing, you see. Big up all the ladies from across the world. Because you know the thing going on. Big up each and every one, you see. But big up the ladies, you see, because you know we have to empower the ladies, you see. Because we have to empower the ladies, You know we have to empower the ladies, you see. So, big up all the ladies, you all like strong ladies across the world, you know, so everything blessed. You see, man say, you know the thing go. You see, you never doubt yourself. You see, no matter the body put you down. Big up all the strong ladies, because ladies, guess what?
So me fi sing this a 1 year to the woman there. Woman them a facing a difficult time. Yeah. Love your mother, love your sister, plus your little child.
Big up all the ladies,
Must turn a woman and a seek for the best. Drop out of school, now she deeply depressed. Now she and her own study deep for the test. Like a bird where you seek the right tree for the nest. She want what life require, she a seek happiness. Have to rise and to herself, she make the promise. She have a part-time job where she work till she sweat. And the little quacky where she make no easy for stretch. Have to send yourself to college. Friend them a laugh, you find your way to knowledge.
You think God's strong?
If it's a no watch the damage, you got to free yourself and drop the baggage. She say I'm a survivor, born to be free, not knowing my credibility. No matter what fight go, she stand firm on her feet. Judge a watch over she.
Well, Lord, dude.
The system for you as out of dirt.
Big of all of my strong ladies in my class, let me tell about the artists and the Spring Brain, the scene. You know the thing, talented artists, you see myself people. Big of yourself was a wonderful show. You see. Stay strong, keep on believing on yourself. You know the thing go. Be until me sooner again. Love on all. You see. Remember for prayer. You see. Because you know who God bless, no one curse. The songs that they keep the devil away. You see. Yeah. Big up on yourself, people. Love on.